Hey y'all, so I'm in the tub, don't mind me. I'm trying to de-stress, okay? It's been a crazy day. We had to take 2 exams today, which was pharmacology, ATI, and exam 3, which is endocrine, immune system, schizophrenia. It's just so much. So I passed with a level 2 for pharmacology, so your girl passed. I don't have to retake that, thank God. But we're still waiting on the results for exam 3. Now, when I tell you, this exam was the hardest exam of the entire program, I am not lying. It was extremely difficult, and I'm nervous. I honestly don't know. I already know a couple that I missed, but I honestly don't know how I did, to be completely real with you guys. Like, I'm nervous. I'm feeling a little better because I passed pharm and some other quizzes and assignments we had to do, like capstone, which is something you just have to complete towards the end, by the end of the semester, and you get like 230 points, so that helps your grade too. So that's gonna get put in today too, but I'm just waiting. If I got a B on exam 3, like, I would be completely happy. I'm just nervous. And I'm glad I got a 90 on my last exam. So I scored really high for my last exam to redeem myself from failing the first exam, because I got a 73. So I'll let you guys know how I did. They should post the grades within the next hour or so. I was trying to go in and play with the numbers to see how low I can go without going below 80% for the overall grade. And if I don't know, for some reason it's not working like it is for the other areas that I can actually put. It's just weird. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. So this upcoming week, I have Med-Surg ATI on Monday, and we started neuro. So neuro is our final exam of the program. It's 230 slides. He was able to get through probably 50 of the slides, and we're going to learn the rest on Monday. But my plan is to study Med-Surg all week, of course, and get through the entire PowerPoint myself. So by the time when he reviews the rest of neuro, I'm already familiar, and I'm just reviewing and solidifying things that I've already learned myself. So that way I can have a better week. So after Monday, I have all of that week to just review. Since it's nothing but neuro, I have no reason not to ace this exam. So that's the plan. So, and then for Med-Surg ATI, these last 2 ATI exams you have to pass with a level 2 or higher to pass the program. So it's not like pharm, it's not like maternal child. All the other ATIs I've taken, you get 2 attempts. If you get a level 2 or higher, it's 100%. If you get a level 2 or higher the second attempt, it's an automatic 80%. And if you fail both times, it's just a 60%. So I did get 100% for the pharmacology today because I passed level 2 on the first attempt. Okay, but now it's like these last 2 weeks of the program, it's just the pressure is just on. Like, I'm not even worried about adult 3 because we have adult 3 for the month of November, because all you do in adult 3 is 5 preceptor shifts with a preceptor at a hospital, and that's it. You're not learning anything new. You're literally just completing that, and that's it. So these last couple weeks of the program to the end of October is about to be balls to the wall. So with Med-Surg, I am going to do all the dynamic quizzes, which if you guys are in the same predicament as I am, I really found it helpful to do all the dynamic quizzes, which if you have an ATI account, you go to my ATI, I think it's test, and then it's nursing something through RN 3.0, Med-Surg 3.0. And then it'll have 2 where you can do dynamic or standardized exams. So you want to pick dynamic. And then this just actually allows you to practice. And they have different categories, and each category has a certain number of questions. So you want to just complete every single last one of those questions, because I honestly, and that's how I passed my LPN NCLEX with 75 questions, because I did UWorld, and all it is just questions, but you have to read the rationales. You read the rationales even if you got it right. If you don't know how you got it right, mark it. So once you get through all of the questions, which for pharmacology, I believe there's like 406, I did all of them. And then I marked the ones that I got wrong, and I marked the ones that I got right but don't really understand how I got right. I just had a lucky guess. And then after I finished my 400 questions, I go back and do those marked ones again so I can just like drill it into my head. I read the right rationales and I read the wrong rationale. So that has helped me tremendously in passing these ATI exams. So just a little tip, definitely do that. And if you have questions on how to actually access the dynamic, you can set your quizzes up. You can do 200 questions in one sitting. You can do 10 questions in one sitting. You can do it in test mode where it doesn't tell you the right or wrong answer until the end, or you can put it in study mode where it'll tell you if it's right or wrong after each question and why. So you can read, which I do it all in study mode, all of the questions in study mode. Until towards the end, I'll start doing like in test mode if I feel comfortable with the material. But the dynamic quizzes are key. Also, taking the practice A and B, which they require you to do anyway before you take the proctor. Those focus review, go in and read the chapters that they tell you, because they're pretty much telling you what you missed and what you need to know for the proctor. So those are my 2 recommendations. The dynamic quizzes. Once you finish all the dynamic quizzes, I went in and did the standard quizzes too, which was like additional 2 quizzes, which like had 60 questions or something like that. So I did all of those. So that's the plan. Now Med-Surg has about 700 questions, because Med-Surg is broken down between Med-Surg Gastro, Med-Surg Peds, Med-Surg Mental Health, Med-Surg Pharmacology, Med-Surg Adult, Med-Surg. There's so many categories in Med-Surg. So when I actually put them all together and clicked all of them together, it came to about 700 questions. So I have a week to do 700 questions. And I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not if you pace yourself and you go throughout the day, maybe even doing 10 questions an hour. Boom. By the end of the day, you're done with your 100 questions. I plan on doing 100 questions a day, okay? Or maybe 100 to 150, so I can get done with the 700 questions before Monday. So by Sunday, I'll be going back and reviewing the ones that I missed, reading the rationales of the right and wrong answers again, and just kind of reviewing. So that's the plan for Med-Surg, and hopefully I'll pass with a level 2, because if I don't, you get one more time to retake, and if you don't pass, you're out. It's not like the rest of them. Like I said, you have to pass a level 2 or higher for Med-Surg and for the predictor just to exit the program. You get 2 attempts. So I would hate to work this hard to get this far to pass just to fail the ATIs. It's just not worth it. So if I gotta beat myself in the head and drive myself crazy for the next 2 weeks, I've been living, breathing, drinking, sleeping, freaking nursing school, freaking knowledge, freaking PowerPoints, freaking meds, freaking formulas, freaking everything. Like, if I have to do this just for 2 more weeks, then that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna drive myself crazy for the next 2 weeks, and it's worth it, because if I can graduate this program and then sit for my boys and pass and have an RN under my name, just to kill myself just for the next 2 weeks, just next 2 weeks. Just drive yourself crazy. Cut yourself out from the world. Cut yourself out. My mom got my back. Arain got my back with my daughter. They already know. I said, look, these next 2 weeks, your mom's about to be a deadbeat. I'm about to be a deadbeat. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I love my daughter, and I'm gonna get her every chance I get. But these last 2 weeks are so vital. I have to devote every ounce of my energy outside of work into the study material. I have to. And then she ain't gonna know. She ain't gonna know different. She'll be telling us. She ain't gonna know. And when I'm done and I hit November and I just have these preceptor shifts, I'm back on mommy mode. I'm gonna be the best mom in the world. And I feel like I'm being the best mom in the world now, just because I am creating a better life for myself and accomplishing something for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, before she's 1, I can have everything I have set up, and I don't have to worry about it. Am I gonna continue school? Probably. Am I gonna give myself a break? Probably. I've been schooling it up for years and no break, and I just need a break. Once I pass this, I'm done. I need a break. Just give me a year. Maybe I'll go on. I don't know. But yeah, so I just want to go here real quick. I know this was long-winded, but I just want to give y'all some little tidbits, where I am, where I'm at, how the stakes are high right now. These last 2 weeks, I'm really nervous, but I'm excited because I'm at the end, and it's just like, I'm stressed out, so I'm taking a bubble bath, eating chocolate chip cookies and vanilla flavored almond milk. And there were 5 on this plate. My business. But anyway, once I'm done with this, I'm going to focus back on the gym and eating and healthy. Right now, I'm just trying to survive. Okay? I'm trying to survive. So anyway, I'll get back on here later. Love you. Bye.